Hey guys, Ricky here with another Inzektor, well, not combo video, but we're going to talk about Inzektor Hopper and why I believe he is so good in the Inzektor deck. Obviously he isn't as good as last format, but every time I played at locals testing out different versions, and when I didn't play him, I quickly realized how good he was, and there was situations where I really wished I ran him. But let's start out with the downside to the card. If you start off your very first turn and your opponent haven't had a turn yet, you can't do it when you summon an Inzektor monster and equip Hopper to it. Then you can't use Hopper's own effect to send it to the graveyard, because you cannot enter your battle phase on the very first turn if your opponent haven't had a turn. So that's pretty much a downside to the card, but that's not really the reason why I believe he's so good that he is. But we will get to that. The other thing is, if you have, say, Inzektor Dragonfly or multiple Inzektors on the field and you equip them with Hopper, then send off Hopper, so Dragonfly would be able to attack directly this turn, you get out a Centipede, and Centipede will equip Hopper as well, and you send off Hopper to search for Centipede. Now, neither of your monsters will be able to attack directly this turn, or even attack at all. Even if you overlay for a rank 3 exceed, that monster won't be able to attack either. So that's also a downside to Hopper's effect. But he can be good when, and this is the reason being why he's good. He is an Inzektor monster. He flows with the deck. He is a beat stick for the deck, and he is level 4, which is a nice addition to the deck. When you summon Hopper, he's a 1700 beater, 1400 attack. And when you equip with his effect, say either Ladybug or Hornet, he becomes 22 attack. If you were to equip the sword to him, he would be 2500 attack beat stick and 2200 defense, because the sword also adds 800 defense points to the card. And in itself, he's a real good top deck because he is an Inzektor monster. So if you top deck this and just summon him and equip Hornet to it, you can pop that card and attack for 1700, which is really good. And also, it gives Card Trooper more cards to mill. I know you really want to mill that card, the Centipede or Dragonfly, even Hornet or Ladybug, just so you have your Call of the Haunted plays available. And he's also really good to mill with the Card Trooper. But the time when he really shines is when you when you're going for the Dragonfly loop OTK. This is where Hopper really shines through, because once you go through all your Centipedes and have gone all through that, you don't really want to summon the Ladybugs and then summon more Ladybugs to overlay for Gachi or even Daigusto Phoenix, or equip them with Gigamantis. That's just something about summoning the Hopper, or multiple Hoppers if you run 2. I really like 2 Hoppers. So when you summon out the Hoppers after you used all your Centipedes and that, this is where he really shines. He is a 1700 beater, which makes the OTK more consistently, if you would say. He is level 4, which means you can equip Ladybugs to the Hoppers and give other monsters you have another level. Therefore, you can be able to go into rank 4 plays like Shockmasters or Roach, or Evil Swarm Nightmare when it comes, Gaga Gunman, you know, all those stuff. You can even use the 2 hoppers you get out with the Dragonfly loot and equip Ladybugs and adding 2 levels to those guys, and therefore be able to go into Photon Strike Bouncer plays. And let's just, this is another example. You have out Dragonfly because your opponent either DD crowed your Hornet or you just didn't get Hornet yet. If you summon Dragonfly and you weren't running Hoppers in the deck, you would have to go into Ladybug. And then what do you do when you want to go into a rank 3 play? If you have no other monsters than this is why Hopper is also really good. You can equip Hopper, send it off, get Centipede, use Centipede, send off the Hopper Surge, and then I know you can't attack because I explained that was one of the downsides to Hopper, but you can go into a Leviair and bring back your banished Hornet, and therefore having a play, say even if you search Centipede with Centipede's effect of the Hopper, so you have a play next turn with the Centipede and the Hornet. It's really hard if you really want that Hornet back and you have to sit on level 3 monsters, and eventually you will have 2 that survived to go into Leviair. But yeah, he's just a nice addition to the card. He adds more Inzektors to the deck, which I think is really needed. I really think the 3 Centipede, the 3 Ladybugs, the 1 Hornet, the 1 Dragonfly and the 1 Mantis is a little too less of Inzektor monsters. I would say to run at least 1 Hopper in Inzektor decks. I personally really like 2, but that's because I really like 3 swords also. I believe when you run at least 12 Inzektors monsters and 2 of them being Hopper and 3 of them being Centipedes and 1 of them being Dragonfly, it will allow to run 3 swords in the deck, therefore also being able to have that turn 1 Centipede play where you can equip sword and making it survive so you can get Hornet way quicker, or even with 3 swords you can OTK a lot faster and a lot more consistently. So yeah, basically that's it for now, guys. I believe you should run this card. If you do, let me know how it tests out. Because this is just my personal experience. I really like the card, and I'm going to continue playing him in Inzektor decks. So yeah, guys, see ya.